Hey Sherry, nice to see you. Nicole, I'm so glad you are here. I am going to go live over here and we will get going. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Sherry, for dropping in with us. Nicole, hello, hello. Thank you for being here and thank you for getting your hands out of the garden to be here with us. Hello, Eastern someone. Hello, Iman. Hello, 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 Gabi. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome to our healing tribe. We're so happy to have you, and we are live here on TikTok and YouTube. If you are new here, I am Julia Loggins, a gut health coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. And I'm sharing what I've learned in the trenches of over 40 years, helping people heal inflammatory gut issues. Especially things that are often called incurable, which we is not a term that we use or buy into. And I'm here with Nicole, my ride or die, and as I said on my latest post, my moderator and head researcher, amazing researcher. And she is not only an expert in gut health, but on kidney health. Hello, Ash. I am well. It's very beautiful in Santa Barbara today, so I'm happy to have some sun. What about you, Nicole? What about all of you who are back east? I know it was pouring rain yesterday. I could see it in all the news clips. And Hello, Franco Mandola. Nice to see you. It's beautiful in Ontario. Oh, Ontario is gorgeous. I love Ontario. Well, welcome. I'm so happy that you can be here with us. Nicole and I are so happy to be here today. We want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers um, who. Who have helped raise a child, whether it's your own child, someone else's child, whether you have supported a child in any way. And happy Father's Day to all the mothers who did both jobs of being a mother and a father. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there from Nicole and I. We hope that you are spoiled up today and loved up because we send you lots of love. Really good fathers are a rare breed, and we support you and we love you. So I hope that you are here taking care of your own health because you have a lot of people to take care of and be responsible for. And we would love to hear from you. Nicole and I would love your questions. And I just dropped a post that was highlighting something we were talking about yesterday, which is the goat milk colostrum that Nicole discovered, the Mount Capra goat milk colostrum. And we're excited to talk about it. Hello, Northern Pete. Nice to see you. How are you? How are you doing? I hope that you're doing well. Would love to hear any questions you've got. Hello, Wendy. Hello, everybody. Um, and uh, and Nicole is taking care of things over on YouTube. And excuse me, my phone is just going to ding when I get a text. It was overcast, but perfect weather to plant. Oh, okay, that's fabulous. I love that. Overcast is absolutely perfect weather for planting. And I did a lot of watering this morning so that I could, so that things could just. It was going to be hot here today, although not really as hot as they predicted. Just happy to have everybody here. If you and also, I want to send out, Nicole and I want to send out our love to anybody who has lost their dad, who's feeling sad about being far away from their dad, or who has any heartbreak around dad. Father's Day isn't always a glorious thing if you have a lot of loss or painful memories around your dad. So, I mean, we're here for that too. All of that affects your gut. And we're here to just help you, love you, support you, and give you the tips and tools to naturally heal and just have the life that you deserve. Hey, lightning bug. And hello, Christine, hello V1. Thank you all for joining, and thank you, Sue, with all your beautiful sunflowers. That is my favorite flower. My husband is growing them, but they haven't all, the ones in the pots have come up, Nicole, but the ones in the ground did not come up. He said he has to get better soil for those. Oh, thank you for my gift. Nicole, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Body Whipped. I like that. Thank you all for liking the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the live. And thank you, everybody, for your support. Gosh, we had a great live yesterday. Lots of great questions, lots of wonderful, supportive people, and also people dropping their success stories, which is really meaningful. If you are in the trenches with a flare, with a question, or you've been dealing with something that just has not been resolved, we want to talk about all of that. Welcome, Brenda. Welcome, Luana. Welcome, Tom. Nice to have you here on our live on this. It's 4 o'clock on Sunday in Santa Barbara, but back where Nicole is back east, it is already 7. So probably, Nicole, what did you have for dinner? Oh, you're going to ask me to jump in and help. Um, your friend has candida. For how long for it to heal? If you send me a message, Sherry, a direct message, then I can drop in on this conversation. I can help you with that. Happy to help you. Just send me a direct message, or if you want to sign up for a professional consult, we can do that as well. Really, it's the very best way that I can help with personal questions, with creating a plan for you to heal, is on a personal coaching call. We get so much done in one call. It's amazing. Especially when I have my followers who sign up for calls send me a health history first. I love to do the prep, and then we get so much done in one call. It's easy after all the time I have spent in the trenches to identify triggers and targets and a game plan that may have eluded you. So I'm here for that. You can sign up on my website. You will find that Nicole is always dropping a link for that on our Happy Gut Tribe page. And Nicole just shared gluten-free sourdough bread, which, if you are looking for gluten-free sourdough bread, super important. You've been on lives. Oh my gosh, P, I just dropped P, it went so fast. I didn't get your whole question. Nicole, did you get it? You're stressed about something, P, but I didn't get the question. So sorry. It just flies by quickly in this. So you've been on lives lately and just heard your gallbladder. Is surgery the only way? Whether or not you need surgery is a question for you and your doctor, not for me to answer. Certainly not on a live call. I would need a lot more information. But I will say that there are absolutely things that you can do in order to help your gallbladder work better, and then hopefully prevent surgery. We can do a personal coaching call around that. I'm going to just give you a couple of them. One of them is to make sure you're taking digestive enzymes with hydrochloric acid, my enzyme energy, after your protein meals, and then add an ox bile supplement to that. That really can help. And then just following my diverticulitis diet, you'll find that on my website. Castor oil packs help, and then definitely detox. Everything that you would do to detox the liver, detox a fatty liver, is going to work the same for a gallbladder, and that's coffee enemas, colon cleansing. That is the only way really to clean and detox your gallbladder and your liver, is through your colon. Your colon has to get cleared before you can really detoxify your liver and gallbladder. And to James, it is so nice to see you. I hope that you're doing well. Ash, your stepmom has diverticulitis. You are in the right place, and I'm happy to see you. I'm sorry about that, but I'm very happy that you're here. Check out my diverticulitis diet and all my posts. You're on Prilosec, well, the enzymes work. If you're on Prilosec, that means that your doctor has determined that you have some kind of acid condition, I don't know, gastritis, ulcers. And so I definitely would suggest you heal that before you start a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid. Hey, Lexus, nice to see you. Ash, your sister and you both have Crohn's. Wow. So there are gut issues in your family. I work with Crohn's patients and Crohn's clients all the time. The protocols that work for diverticulitis and ulcerative colitis really work so well for Crohn's. Best for us to do a coaching call, especially if it's you and your sis, because I can really target some things that you may not have heard before in managing Crohn's that can keep you from dealing with flares, keep your medication down if you're taking medication, so that if you're on a biologic, you need as little as possible. That's the goal. The goal is really for you to be flare free and pain free. And digestive enzymes, incredible help. You're going to find things all over this page that will help you heal. Everything that, let's see, you've had it over 20 years and you're both on biologics. Yes. So the protocols that you will see on my page for healing diverticulitis and ulcerative colitis, jump into those. And then if you book a call, we can refine that. That's the best thing that I can do, because I can identify some triggers that you may not have. And also some tools that maybe nobody else has given you. It's because I've been doing this for such a long time and it's my specialty. Inflammatory gut issues, and they're getting more and more prevalent. But you and your sis have been dealing with this for a long time. So happy to help you both. Maybe you can do the call together. Hello, Vivian. Nice to see you. So, Northern Pete, what's up with you? How are you? How are you doing? How's life treating you? I would love to hear an update. Ravello, thank you so much. That is so beautiful. Gosh, that's some of these gifts that come through are so beautiful. And that hand heart, thank you so much. It means a lot. I really appreciate that. Diane, I'm looking to read this, but I can't see it. Diane, send me a direct message and I will send that to you, okay? So it sounds like somehow send me a direct message and we'll figure that out. I think you're looking for the diverticulitis diet, but I will send it to you. You used to like our chat when I'm not so busy. Yes, I am. The live calls get very busy. It's absolutely true. The live calls get busy, which is why doing the consultations is so great, because I can really drop in. We can go a lot deeper. I can do a lot and say a lot. That are the kinds of things that we just don't talk about on social media. And also because if I'm just talking one-on-one and not to a general group, I want to, oh, thank you, Nicole. I like to keep things, I'm very aware that we are, that we are a group here. Good night, Pete. I'm very aware that we're a group here, and I want to respect everyone's privacy. When I am on a coaching call, it's just you and I, and we can go anywhere. But I'm very sensitive about that when I'm on social media. After all, we are a big tribe here. If we were on a Zoom call, that would be a little bit different. When I do my Zoom calls, it does feel like we have that safe container. Okie doke. Thank you, Ash. Just send me a direct message, and I'm going to make sure that my web person, actually, I'm going to write that down. That I'm going to make sure that gets checked. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. Just send me a direct message, Ash, and I'll send it to you. Thank you. Thank you, Ravella. Nicole and I show up here so that we can support as many people as possible. That's what TikTok allows us to do. That's what YouTube allows us to do. And especially if we're doing it together, we can cover a lot more ground. There's no way, Nicole, that I could do more than one platform without you. So I can barely do this. I could not even do this one without you. So it really helps to have Nicole and definitely that's where the coaching calls can help. So, Mr. says something for the GI, but I'm not quite sure what the question is. It's MR, something about for the GI, but not quite sure what the question is. Nicole, did you see it? Or maybe you could share it again? Mm. Okay, thanks. Hello, Pride and Joy. Nice to have you. MR, would you send your question again? Why your product for the GI? Well, one of the things I was talking about was digestive enzymes. So if you're asking why would you take digestive enzymes for the GI tract, it is because most people, 90% and probably higher with inflammatory gut issues are not making hydrochloric acid in their stomach. Without adequate hydrochloric acid, not only are you an open gate for bugs, bacteria, and parasites, but food does not digest. It gets into your gut undigested, and that's where flares start. Flares don't actually start in the gut, they start in the stomach with undigested food, even if you're not feeling it there. Although many people with inflammatory gut issues are feeling something, but what you're feeling is bloat, right? I mean, many of you out there deal with bloat because that's sort of the first sign that food isn't digesting. Bloat, brain fog, fatigue, blood sugar crashes, all of that is from undigested food. Um, yes, great question, MR. Have you been diagnosed with any inflammatory gut condition that we can zero in on? And hello, Branks something, and I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name, your first name or your last name. Nice to have you, and welcome to our live call. And hello, Che. Nice to see you. Some of these names, some of your names, I don't want to mispronounce, and please forgive me if I do. Hey, Deb. Nice to have you. And hello, Nancy. Mm, I am drinking my usual tea. It is my usual green, organic green tea. We were talking yesterday about the fact that black tea, not just coffee, is acidic, but so is black tea. Caffeine isn't the issue. The issue is the acidity in coffee and tea. And decaf actually has more acid than regular coffee, and definitely more acid than regular black tea. So no decaf, please, no decaf. If you don't want caffeine, then drink an herbal tea or an herbal coffee like Ticino. Um, and thank you for the follows, everybody. Thank you so much for all of your followers, and all of your follows. It's nice. It's always nice to have our community grow. Wow, Nicole, we've really grown here in the last year. And this is a perfect moment, speaking of our growing community, to talk about our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page that Nicole has done the most extraordinary job with. If you're looking for products, if you're looking for what brand of aloe or bone broth or sourdough bread. We just posted about goat milk colostrum, pasta. I mean, everything you can imagine under the sun. Nicole has researched meticulously, and she has put on our Happy Gut Tribe page with beautiful pictures and a really articulately written understandings of what everything is and what to do with it. A lot of what we talk about here, you can just go find there. And there's lots of links to my website there as well. She's always putting links to my website. So it's such an amazing resource. And we have 195 people in our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook group now. Would not do that. Thank you so much for all of your hard work, Nicole. I have a couple of ideas of new things for you to research. Hey, if anybody out there has something that they would like Nicole to research, we were taught we I know that one of the things, Nicole, that you were requested yesterday was grain-free food. Not even gluten-free, but grain-free, which I think is a really worthwhile and fascinating subject. I'm grain-free. Many blood type O's are grain-free. Is the bone broth good for ulcerative colitis? Fantastic. Just make sure, Humble King, that Humble King cause, that what you are drinking does not have does not have garlic or onion, and that means that you'll find the brands on our Happy Gut Tribe page. Zoop, Zoup, Butcher's Broth, or Imagine are the three brands that Nicole found. I can tell you that there's a whole bunch of other brands that have onion and garlic. Kettle and Fire is one that's a popular one that people mention all the time. Um, there's a few other brands. Nicole and I have been talking about bone broth and aloe vera juice for years, and it's really exciting that it is becoming more and more of a mainstream understanding. Um, and bone broth is such a soothing, healing, such a soothing, healing liquid. Of course, you can make it at home in your slow cooker. Super easy. You can do it with beef bones, turkey bones, chicken bones, and of course, you can just throw a whole half chicken cut up in your slow cooker with a bunch of carrots and some salt, some rosemary if you like. Wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is dear to my heart. Wheatgrass literally knitted my organs together. I talked about that in a recent post of the 5 things that saved my life, and wheatgrass was right in there. I don't know. I drink it fresh every single day. I started with 1 teaspoon because it's very powerful. It's one atom different from human blood. But if you can't get it fresh, then use Anthony's freeze dried wheatgrass. You'll find it on Amazon. Oh, thank you so much for my rose. That is so, so sweet. I really appreciate that. So check out Anthony's freeze dried wheatgrass. You can throw some into a smoothie. It'll make your smoothie green, but you bought it and it's not bad. No, it's not. Fresh wheatgrass is a taste that you have to kind of. It's an acquired taste. It's strong and sweet in a kind of licoricey way, but the freeze dried powder is pretty mild. Oh, Humble King, thank you. I appreciate that. We appreciate you, like Nicole said. We appreciate everybody here who shows up and asks really wonderful, genuine, heartfelt questions and supports everybody in our community. That's what we're here for. Is to just be here for support. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. Is ice cream okay for the gut? If it's made out of goat milk or coconut milk and doesn't have any sugar, if it's made out of cow's milk, like just your regular ice cream on the street, no, it's not good for your gut. It's not good for your brain. It's not good for your nervous system. It's not good for your waistline. It's not good for your blood sugar. It's not good for your hormones. So the only ice cream that's really going to be okay would be either made out of goat milk, coconut milk, something that does not have sugar. I remember when my kids were growing up, I think it was Rice Dream ice cream but that was quite a long time ago. My kids are grown up and there's a lot more brands on the market. Is glutamine good for the gut? Do you know it is? And a lot of people are having really good results with that for leaky gut. I just posted something. Check it out, everybody. It's a post I just dropped about an hour ago on a subject we were talking about yesterday, which is the goat milk colostrum from Mount Capra that Nicole found through extensive research. And you might check out that, Humble King. I shared a post here about an hour ago on TikTok. And if you go over to our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, you will actually find the link. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you for that. So you might actually, you will find the link for Mount Capra, and that's really good for the gut. It's good. Colostrum is excellent for gut permeability, which means that it can help heal leaky gut, to make the gut more stable, more strong. Our gut is not like a stainless steel pipe, but we also don't want it to have a million holes like a sieve either. um, can I talk about my gut cleanse and why it works? My gut cleanse, yes, I'm thrilled to talk about my gut cleanse. I created it because there was nothing else on the market that could help move the bowels, that was not irritating, not inflammatory, that also detoxed the liver, and that you could use every single day safely and was not a high fiber product. Has no senna, no cascara sagrada. It does not cause bloat. And it took a lot of research, but as a colon therapist of 40 years, I was determined to create something that my clients could use. And it's my number one selling product for a reason, because it really works. And the amazing and so thrilling thing is that I have clients who write to me with some pretty serious inflammatory gut issues who are doing fantastic on it, because it isn't just a gut cleanse, it is a gut balancer. And that means, yes, it is in my bio. It's not just a cleanse, meaning it doesn't just whoosh things through you, it will balance your gut. I have clients and followers who use it for diarrhea, because it will still allow them to have regular full movements, but it will stop how often they come. And for people that are constipated, even people that are that have had a long-term habitual use of laxatives, it can help heal their gut. It's not because, it's because herbs are incredible, and they do, when they are combined correctly, they just do what needs to be done. So I love talking about my Happy Gut Cleanse, and I love the results that clients and followers have with that product. You're going to read a lot of, I love the reviews that I see over on my website for that product, because they just make me feel so good that people are getting results, and that their gut is actually healing. You're doing castor oil pack right at this very minute, Millie. I love that. That's a perfect thing to be doing. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Hey, Matisha, nice to see you. So Millie, are you doing a castor oil pack just to up level your health, or did you feel a flare coming on, or are you healing a flare? Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Is something hurting you, or are you just preventing it? Hey, Mary. Oh my gosh, haven't seen you for a while. It is wonderful to see you. You had 2 flares this week. Okie doke. So, Millie, I hope that you are on a bone broth aloe vera juice liquid diet right now. That would be my suggestion. And please drop me a DM and let's do a consult call. It's wonderful to see you, Mary. I hope that you've been great. Do all flares result in infection? No. Um, they do not. And but I do tell everyone that if you have a flare with acute pain or a fever, then you need to go to the emergency room or see your doctor. What kind of gluten-free flour do I use for baking? Um, I use a combination of rice, and generally I use rice, potato, and cassava flour combo. But you will find gluten-free flours over on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Um, what exactly is a flare? That's a great question. And King Arthur's is one of the best gluten-free flours that you can find. It's a great question. A flare is acute pain. People describe it as a stabbing pain in your side or in your belly, usually accompanied by severe bloat. It doesn't go away, and it is because there is inflammation being triggered in your gut from diverticulitis, which is a pocket that gets inflamed. And the root cause of that is long-term constipation. Can a histamine intolerance cause constipation, Mary? Um, well, the what happens, it's kind of, we're going to back up. What happens is that a low stomach acid causes a histamine intolerance, and that causes constipation. So it starts with the low stomach acid, which causes the histamine intolerance, because you just become super reactive to histamines. And then all of a sudden what happens is food isn't breaking down. Your body is viewing everything as a foreign object, and it's not going anywhere. It's just storing in your gut. It's like your gut is in fight or flight, and then you have constipation. So that's the trickle down effect of low stomach acid. Low stomach acid has a lot of components to it. We become more susceptible to histamine intolerance, to mast cell, to food allergies, to bugs, bacteria, parasites, blood sugar crashes, all of the above. You bought the digestive enzymes. That's great, Millie. So take them after each protein meal. I take them after every meal, but you can just start with every protein meal. Can blood type O drink goat milk kefir? Yes. Every blood type aligns with goat milk. Oh, Mary, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I created, for everybody who doesn't know, I created a low dose hydrochloric acid digestive enzyme that was made just for people with sensitive bellies. No, colonoscopy doesn't detect parasites, it detects cancer. But yes, goat anything for any blood type. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Mary. That's amazing. I so appreciate that. So Branks, no, colonoscopy does not. The only thing that really detects parasites, other than doing a parasite cleanse and then feeling way better on the other side, is a stool sample test. You finished your happy gut cleansing. Okay, well, that's great. Um, what goat milk kefir heals the gut? Oh, will goat milk kefir heal the gut? It is a component of what will heal the gut. Healing the gut is a multifaceted program. There's no one thing that's going to do it, but goat milk kefir will help the gut. It helps the permeability, so it can help heal leaky gut. It also has fantastic probiotics, and it can reduce inflammation. Um, and you may be interested, Marriage Cafe, which I'm sure you have a name, which you're welcome to share, is you might be interested in the colostrum that I just shared here. Is there a stool sample test I recommend? Yes. I recommend two of them, one from Genova, Genova, and I also recommend one from Diagnostic Solutions. Those are two really reputable labs. Your doctor or naturopath can have those ordered for you. I'm not sure you can order them yourself, but what I do know is if you reach out to the company, generally companies have online doctors that can get this going. Powdered goat milk. Yes, you can definitely use that. And MR, you might be really interested in the goat milk colostrum I just talked about. Loretta, thank you. Thank you for sharing your name. Um, uh, and Matisha, thank you for sharing the live. Oh, that's so sweet. Mm. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Hold on one second. Let me turn that off. Sheesh, so sorry. Someone was trying to FaceTime me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to get some things to work on my phone while other things are not working. Um, your primary care did all the work. You just had to supply the sample. Right. Exactly. What will happen is your primary care can order the stool sample for you, and then they'll send you a package for you to poop in. Then you just send it back. Yes. So, yes, just ask your doctor to order it for you. Um, and that's just a great way to go. So, and then I'm always happy to look at those results. What's one thing I do a lot in my professional coaching calls is look at these results because your primary care or your GI may not have had actually as much experience in looking at um, bugs, bacteria, and parasite stool samples as I have because I've been looking at them for a long time. It's really since the beginning of my career that it was pretty obvious, and my own health had a lot to do with it, that bugs and nasty critters in our gut do a lot of damage, and getting them out can change our lives. And this is especially important for anyone with an inflammatory gut issue, and that includes ulcerative colitis and Crohn's. Um, these things can really heal up when we address the nasty critters that have decided to have a party in our gut. Um, and I love looking at stool sample testing. If you can't do it, There's definitely other routes to heal your gut. I mean, when I was healing myself 50 years ago, I didn't have any tests available of any kind for anything, except maybe a regular blood test. So it's not. It's definitely wonderful that we have all of this, but there's many ways to help yourself heal and discover what really works. Dina, nice to have you. Wow, it's almost 4:30. I can't believe it. It's We always fly through in these calls, and it's wonderful to be able to have everybody here. I know, crazy, huh, Nicole? 4:28. Time flies. So, Mary, how are you? Have you been healthy? I hope. I think the last time we talked, you'd been dealing with some flares. I hope that your gut has been doing better. Um, Manny, you just had a flare and finished the antibiotics, but you still have cramps. So um, this is a great time now that you've finished the antibiotics to do gut a gut reset. Just send me a direct message, and I'm happy to send you the post where I talk about doing an aloe vera juice bone broth reset. This is the time. And then for cramps, a castor oil pack can be really helpful. Check out all the posts that I have here, Nanny, on how to heal a flare, because I have a whole feed of them. And then you're welcome to reach out to me. We can do a coaching call, and I can look at some of the triggers that maybe you haven't identified that set this up. I don't know if this was your first flare, but I definitely, we don't want to repeat performance of this. Not fun. Somewhere the note I wrote about my diverticulitis PDF has disappeared. So I'm going to write another one. Okay, there we go. The bloating is really depressing. Yes, it is. Are you still bloating? I'm we should do a call and just see if we can identify like what that trigger is. And I'm good, Mary. Thank you. Freeze the moment. I'm vertical. My limbs are functioning. Um, it's like, how it is, everybody. When you're good, it's like freeze the moment. Life is fragile, life is crazy. And every day that I am out there walking my dogs and I'm vertical, I am thanking all the angels for that the fact that that is happening. Um, and that Nicole and I get to show up and be here for everybody. That is so special. Oh, Mrs. Vintage, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, you always give me the most beautiful gifts and flowers. Thank you. I know, Mary, it's just like freeze the moment. Like literally, that's how I feel. I just don't take it for granted because it can just go like that. Um, in a million different from a million different directions. Most of them that we cannot control. But that's why what we're all doing here today together is that Nicole and I are trying to give you the guidelines, sort of like the bumpers on your bowling alley for what you can control, because there's just so much out there that we can't control. If we can stabilize your gut and your nervous system, regulate your nervous system, then everything that's going on out in the world just doesn't hit so hard. Oh, Crystal, thank you so much. Ah, love you right back. Um, yeah, Nicole and I are very blessed. We are really blessed to have each other, and we're really blessed to be here. Nicole does her best to keep me out of trouble, and she is always excited to go out and research the very next thing. Kimberly, tips. Do you tell? Sure. What issue do you have specifically? Do you have a specific gut condition that you'd like tips on? Happy to give you some tips. Masala Muhammad, welcome, welcome, and nice to have you here halfway through our call. Oh, Millie, that's beautiful. A heart puff. Wow. Thank you. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I know it's very nice. Thank you. Um, uh, oh my gosh. Okie doke. So, yeah, UC and a flare. You're in the right place. I don't know. Has this been going on for a long time? we should do a coaching. I always have to say we have to do a coaching call because for people, oh, Linnell, big hugs and kisses to you. For people like you that have been suffering for a long time with something as scary and exhausting as ulcerative colitis, um, 2.5 weeks, yes. I would love to be able to do a coaching call with you. I have lots of things here on this feed on how to help heal. What I would suggest for you is castor oil packs, bone broth, aloe vera juice, gut reset. That's the place you can start. Castor oil packs. Just look here on my feed for posts that talk about how to heal a flare. Send me a direct message. We can do a coaching call. Um, and we want to really calm your gut down. So the bone broth can be really helpful, but the castor oil pack can be really helpful as well. Judson, diverticulitis since February, twice on an antibiotic 7 times. Judson, we need to do a coaching call. I am so sorry. That is so painful, so scary. I'm happy to help you. I can do it a lot better on a coaching call because I can really refine and drop in on your triggers. Um, doing antibiotics 7 times is so challenging for your nervous system and your immune system. And I'm so sorry. You just must feel like this is like never going to stop. But um, this is what I do. And I'm happy to work with you and find out what there's an underlying trigger that just isn't going away. It is generally for everybody out there. It's not any one thing most of the time. Even for my clients who, like I had a client the other day who jumped on the phone and said, I can tell you what it is, it's stress. But it was, yes, it was, which we actually figured out a way around, believe it or not. We really figured out a way around her stresses that she did not think we would solve, but we did. But there was also diet things in there that she didn't actually realize were as triggering as they were. So happy to help you. Please drop me a direct message, Judson. Nicole and I are sending you just really big hugs, and I'm so sorry you're going through this. Um, FDZ help. I'm happy to help you. If you'd like to do a coaching call, it's the best place for me to help you. Do you have a very specific condition that you're dealing with? Um, the gas is so painful. Oh, yeah, it's so painful. I'm so sorry, Robin. Linnell, oh my gosh, big hugs to you. I hope that you're doing well. I was looking at your feed one day and wow, I don't know how you have so much on your plate and show up looking like a movie star and a beauty queen on your, like, you're so stunning. You really carry the world elegantly on your shoulders. I'm hoping that I can help you carry it a little with a little less destruction to yourself, but you're amazing. Allison, oh my gosh, it is so wonderful to see you. Mwah! You have beautiful friends graduating. I've loved seeing your Facebook posts, and so nice to have you drop in with us tonight. We have all kinds of people here, Allison, who are struggling with multiple flares, multiple pain, lots of Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. And you know what that's like for people that having had someone so close to you dealing with ulcerative colitis. But I hope you're good. I hope Randy is good. And thank you for being with us tonight. We've missed you. Melissa, nice to have you. And guess what, Allison? Nicole discovered something amazing that you and Randy might want to know about, and it is goat milk colostrum. It's so exciting. I just did a post about it. It's from Mount Capra. It's an incredible fifth generation family farm, regenerative, all organic, no hormones, no antibiotics in Washington. And they created an organic goat colostrum. And one of our followers yesterday, Lisa Kay, said she's already tried it and is having great results. So Nicole did a post on it on Facebook, and I really wanted to share it with our TikTok community. But you might be interested in it I'm so excited that we have a goat milk colostrum to be able to share for everybody out there who is sensitive to milk, or just doesn't want to have anything inflammatory in their body. And I'm and you might be interested in that, Miss Nicole, Miss Nicole, Miss Allison. Mm. And happy Father's Day to Randy, who is one of those beautiful fathers who has helped raise lots of kids, two-leggeds and four-leggeds. I had to write a Father's Day post to my husband, who never had any of his own kids, but is such an amazing stepdad to mine and also all of our four-leggeds. You don't have to be a bio dad to be able to be an incredible father figure. So lots of love to all of you out here who are that. Um, Judson, oh, thank you for liking my live. So Allison, is it beautiful in Yosemite today? Our friend Allison lives in Yosemite, and it's really pretty here. Linnell, is it beautiful in Texas? Is it warm? I know back east it was chilly yesterday. And I'd also like to know if anybody's celebrating Father's Day and if you have any special dinner plans. I'm doing lamb chops. I'm feasting on the rack of lamb that I found at Trader Joe's yesterday, and I have some left over, and I'm going to throw it on the grill. So I'd love to hear what everybody is feasting on, or if you have any questions, and also if you have any favorite foods that you would like Nicole to reframe and reimagine for you. It's one of the things we love to do for people is take your favorite childhood food and reimagine it in a way that can actually be healthy and not do to you what it originally did or what it will originally do if you keep eating it. So many of those foods that we grew up on are just not that healthy, especially those of us who grew up in the 50s and 60s where there were all kinds of preservatives in our foods, all kinds of processed things, lots of sugar. Sugar was okay, but salt wasn't okay. Wheat was in everything. And so it's if you have anything that you would like us to reimagine, please share that, or send me a direct message if you think of it later, and we will come up with a recipe for you. Tomorrow, I'm going to drop 3 day, I'm going to drop breakfast, lunch, and dinner of Love Your Belly 7-minute recipes. Read your comments. Nicole, I think I haven't been getting them because I just saw, hey, Julia, read your comments. This is the first thing I've seen in a while. So I don't know why I haven't been getting them. Um, I will let you, if you send me a comment, I'll let you know that I've gotten it, okay? If you don't hear that I've gotten it, I'm not seeing it. This happened to Haley um, a while ago, and I don't know why it happens sometimes, but it just seems to be the way that this goes. Angie, welcome. It's 4:40, 20 minutes left, and I'm happy to hear all of your questions and comments. If you um, if you have a question, please send it to me in a direct message if I don't answer it fully here. So, Nicole, if you've sent me anything else since read my comments, I haven't seen it. Just wanted you to know that. And yes, I am watching over on YouTube, but I see that you've got that. Hello, Julia Justice. Welcome. Nice to have you here on our calls. And this is a great moment for me to talk about, again, our Happy Gut Tribe page, because that is a place where, hey, Julia, nice to see you. If you are new here, it's great to have you. I'm Julia Loggins, another Julia. I am a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years, and my specialty is inflammatory gut issues. So that's what we talk about here. Hey, Katie. Big hugs to you. Nice to see you. I hope that you are doing really well. And if you're in Santa Barbara enjoying this beautiful, gorgeous day, it's so nice. And I hope that you're feeling really good. So, Julia, is there anything going on with your gut? Is there any way we can help you? Do you have any specific questions that I can help you feel better, boost your energy, lift your mood? That's all of the things that we talk about here. Our gut is aligned with literally every part of our body, from our hormones to our blood sugar, to what our skin looks like, to our aging or anti-aging process, whatever it is. Our gut health is just in charge of all of it. So, um, I'm excited to answer all of your questions. Interesting, Nicole. I haven't seen anything else from you yet. Not quite sure why that is, but it is what it is. Lori, welcome, welcome. So, Julie, if you have anything, and if you if you'd also like to just send me a direct message for something, you're welcome to do that as well. Lori, welcome, and Brian Fidel, welcome, welcome. Um, we're always happy to be here on what is today a very beautiful day. I'm in Santa Barbara, California. Have a clinic here. I see people here every day. Not I did it today, but I usually have a Sunday morning client, but he was not here. And Nicole, invite Nicole to join as a guest. Interesting that that's coming through. Not quite sure what that's about. Um, there you are, Nicole. I see you. I see that you've joined. Maybe you popped in and out. Um, Hello, Mama D. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Fidel. Nice to have you. And if anybody has any questions, please send them along. And like I said, if you can also send me questions as a direct message. That's another great way that I like to be able to answer things. I will try to get to you tonight, but if I don't, I will get to you in the next 24 hours. Hello, Mojo. Hello, SG. Nice to see you here. Um, Julia, please explain without okie doke. Yes, so let's talk about how do you ease pain when you have a flare? That's such a good question. And Millie, the best way is to do an aloe vera juice bone broth reset. Just go liquid. So just take the food out and go liquid and do a castor oil pack. Reduce stress. So stress is always an underlying factor to a flare. Take some time for yourself, get out in nature. Um, Deep breathing, go to a yoga class, not an intense yoga class, just a really relaxing one. Take a salt bath where you put in a pound of Epsom salts, a box of baking soda, and then soak as long as you can, rinse it off, do a cold splash. The cold splash is great for your adrenals, your immune system, and regulating your nervous system. One of the things most important, Millie, when you have a flare is regulating your nervous system. So I hope all of those things will help. And then, of course, when you start eating again, all cooked food, nothing raw. There's lots of posts at the top of my page on what to eat and what not to eat. And if you send me a direct message, I'll make sure that you get my diet guidelines. Nicole was reminding me to talk about why the Happy Gut Cleanse is so important. And it's really because constipation is a root cause of all these inflammatory gut issues that we have been talking about today. Even if you go every day, even if you're going multiple times a day, which is so tough on the body because you're losing so many electrolytes, if you have an inflammatory gut issue, you're just not really emptying. That's what those pockets are. They are my Happy Gut Cleanse, Millie, you'll find on my website. It's called the Happy Gut Cleanse. You'll find it on cleansingforenergy.com. And it is so important because for everybody, I mean, as a colon therapist, I can tell you I have never had a diverticulitis, IBS, or colitis client in 40 years who is not constipated. Every single client I've ever had with an inflammatory gut issue, even if they go to the bathroom every single day, when they get on the table, pounds and pounds of poop comes out. So it's if I wasn't in the trenches seeing that, I just wouldn't know. There's really no other way to know what's really going on, and that's the benefit of having been a colon therapist for 4 decades, is to really see what works and what doesn't work. That's how I know what fiber does and what high fiber diets do, and all the problems that they cause, and all the problems that high fiber products cause. Products that have huge amounts of psyllium, huge amounts of indigestible fiber, flax, chia, all the things that are so trendy and cause so many problems. And being a colon therapist has given me such a unique view and a unique perspective of why those things don't work. If I wasn't, being able to actually feel on top of someone's belly and feel that ball of psyllium that's not dissolved and try to get that through them, I just wouldn't know. I would know that they're in pain, just like you're in pain. I wouldn't understand what's working and what's not working. Um, so that I'm hoping that that explanation helps on why the happy gut cleanse is so important. As even if you think, even if you're going to the bathroom every day. And one of the things that's really also important is if you have diarrhea, like some of you who have Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, the happy gut cleanse can actually slow things down. And that's because that herbs do what is needed. That's just the nature of herbs. From creating these products, I've really learned the amazing wisdom of herbs. Nature's pretty amazing. Hey, Kay, it is wonderful to see you. Our friend Kay, wonderful to see you. Robin, ever since your colonoscopy, you've been impacted. I think, is that what the question is? It's hard to see because it's written so lightly, and that's not surprising. So, aloe vera juice is the first place to start. Aloe vera juice has slightly laxative qualities. Even after a colonoscopy, can you be impacted? Yep, absolutely. Yes, you can. I know that people think that just flushes everything out. No, it doesn't. So the answer is yes. Even after a procedure like that, you can be impacted. So start, Millie, with 1 ounce a day, or 1 ounce twice a day, especially if you're dealing with constipation right now, because it has slightly laxative qualities, which is great because it's going to get things moving. But for some people, 1 or 2 ounces a day is all they need to get things moving, or at least begin to get things moving. And that combined with Happy Gut Cleanse really, really can get. The Happy Gut Cleanse is a liver detoxifier, and it will allow your colon to actually really empty. The aloe vera juice does not do it completely all by itself, but it really goes well with my Happy Gut Cleanse. My thoughts on bladder rack. Yeah, I think it can be a really helpful herb, but I also think that, are you working with an herbalist, Kay? And I'd love to, know exactly what are you taking it for specifically? And did someone recommend it? We'd love to know. You need the gut cleanse. Millie, you'll find it on my website. It's cleansingforenergy.com. It's a link at the top of my bio. So, Kay, I saw that, Nicole. I saw that comment. Um, Kay, did someone suggest bladder rack, and did they suggest it for a specific thing? Nanny, your primary doctor suggested Metamucil. Yes, that is generally what most practitioners recommend because they don't have anything else. That is my that is my TED talk. They don't have anything else, and they don't understand the limitations of that. Um, and unfortunately, there are many. Um, yes, no. Oh, it helps your sinuses. Okie doke. Well, yeah, I think it's excellent if it helps your sinuses. Diego, apple cider vinegar with aloe and pineapple. So I'm glad that apple cider vinegar is working for you, Diego. For so many of us with inflammatory gut issues, that is going to be way too irritating. And it can also trigger bloat. It can trigger bloat, candida, and yeast overgrowth. especially with the pineapple. But if it's working for you, then it's great. Um, I always have to give that caution with when I talk about apple cider vinegar because we're generally not a fan. But like I said, if it's working for you, then there's definitely worse things that you could be doing, and if that's helping you really clear, you know it's a good start. James, would you give us a report on how you're doing? Our friend James just created miracles in his body around weight loss with the Happy Gut Cleanse and food combining. Just extraordinary. The pictures on he shared pictures with me that I was able to share with all of you. It's on my page, and he shared pictures on his own site here. I remember when James was writing to me with what he was dealing with, and then to just all of a sudden see pictures of this incredible weight loss was just like mind blowing. What time do you take aloe in between meals? Although you can also put it in a smoothie. Especially if it has a very distinct taste. I don't mind it, but some people do, and then put it in a protein drink. So we've got about 5 more minutes. Yes, we've got about 5 more minutes. And yes, that is I love that, Nicole. Thank you for that statement. Nicole is sharing that everyone has pounds and pounds of poop in them. And I can attest. One of the reasons that I like to share the posts from Bay City Colonics, they seem to be able to get away with very graphic pictures from their colon therapy clinic that I'm not sure I would test on here. So I do a lot of stitches and duets with them to show exactly what Nicole and I are talking about. Believe me, it is real. It is my world every day. And I'm thrilled for that because it's allowed me such perspective and so much information. I should do a post on the 5 things that being a colon therapist has taught me that have been pretty mind blowing. Um, so for everybody out there, since we're getting towards the end of our call, I want to direct you again to our Happy Gut Tribe page. Nanny, the wheatgrass I recommend, besides being fresh, um, please, if you can get it fresh, get it fresh. Otherwise, it is. Otherwise, it is Anthony's freeze dried wheatgrass, and you will find pictures of it on our Happy Gut Tribe page. Um, if you take a colon cleanse, will you lose weight? There's a whole other program that goes with it. The colon cleanse itself isn't magic, so there's a whole bunch of other things that go with it, and I'm hoping that the program that you're doing has been helping you, Kay, because I know that that's been something that you really wanted to do. My colon cleanse is a part of it because anyone who has weight issues is dealing with chronic constipation. End of story. I've just seen that every single time. Do I recommend papaya enzymes? I think papaya enzymes are fantastic for digesting papaya and nothing else, literally nothing else. So, no, I don't recommend them. I am seeing you. Good night, everyone. I am seeing you, my love, Nicole. Good night. Somehow we missed having Nicole here, but luckily I was getting a good direction from you, Nicole, over on YouTube. I don't know what that was about. It wasn't like you were flagged or anything like that. We are still here. Good night, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all of you fathers, to all of you moms who are mothers and fathers. We love all of you. We are excited to see you next Saturday and Sunday. Um, and please, please, please check us out over on our Happy Gut Tribe page. Robin, happy HCl is good for you. Yes, that is why it is a main ingredient of my enzyme energy. And I created with the thing is with Robin, with hydrochloric acid, it's too much is a problem and too little is a problem. And that's the problem with people just going out and buying whatever in the health food store, because often it's either too much or too little. It's why I created Enzyme Energy. Abstract Mind, oh my gosh, it is so wonderful to get to see you, even if it's just for a moment at the end of our call. We're sending you lots of love, and I hope that you're doing good, and sending you hugs. Can you drink coffee after a flare? No. Um, but I'm happy to talk to you in a personal consult about that, about what type of drink you can have and when. What you can have is, that's the safest thing to tell you in the 30 seconds before this is live call is over, is that what you can have is green tea or matcha. You want to stick with something that is totally alkaline. Just book a consult and we can talk about all of these things, about the when, the brands, all of that. That's a lot. That's, I can give you much more pinpointed information, um, and um, and it's very. I actually just did a call this morning. It was, like I said, it's amazing how much we get done in one call. So Nicole and I are going to take off for now. We love you. Thank you for being here with us. Go check out our Facebook Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Check out the post I just dropped on goat milk colostrum, and if you try it, then then definitely let us know. And K-Bird, mushroom coffee is mushroom coffee is great, but when someone has just had a flare, they're still going to have to wait a bit of time before introducing mushroom coffee. It isn't completely alkaline. That's the only thing about it. So happy to talk to you, Millie, on a consult, and we can figure out these things so that you don't have to have a flare anymore. Okay, love to see you, Jenny. Sorry to miss you, Jenny 310. If you have any questions about your gut, send me a direct message. See you all next week.